One moment, a building is standing tall. The next, it's a pile of rubble. It feels sudden, shocking, almost like the ground swallowed it whole. But here's the truth. Buildings don't just collapse out of nowhere. There are always warning signs, hidden flaws that finally give way. Let's peel this back. Imagine pouring a foundation on weak soil. It might look fine at first, but the ground shifts, water seeps in, and slowly the building starts sinking. The cracks on the wall, that's the building screaming for help. Ignore it long enough. Boom! Collapse! Now, materials play a huge role too. Think of concrete like baking bread. If you use the wrong mix or you rush it, the bread falls flat. Same with concrete. A weak mix, bad curing, or even cheap steel reinforcement can spell disaster. And here's the scary part. Sometimes the problem is hidden inside, invisible to the naked eye. And then there's design. Every structure is supposed to carry loads, its own weight, the weight of people, furniture, even the wind pushing against it. If an engineer miscalculates or if shortcuts are taken to save money, the stress builds up until the structure can't handle it anymore. Let me give you a real-world example. In 2021, the Surfside condominium in Florida collapsed, killing nearly 100 people. The investigation showed years of water damage, ignored repair warnings, and corrosion of the steel holding the building together. It wasn't sudden, it was years in the making. Now, picture demolition videos. Those buildings drop in seconds, right? That's controlled. Explosives target key structural points, and the whole thing gives way. But when it happens accidentally, it's usually the same concept. One key failure triggers a chain reaction. A single column buckles, it shifts the weight to others, and the domino effect takes down the entire building. But here's the part most people don't realize. Sometimes it's not just engineering, it's human behavior. Greedy developers cutting corners, corruption allowing unsafe buildings to pass inspection, or owners ignoring visible cracks because fixing them costs too much. A building doesn't decide to collapse. We decide it by how we treat it. So what can we learn from this? Whether it's a massive skyscraper or a small home, buildings are like living organisms. They need proper care, regular checkups, and respect for the science that keeps them standing. And when we ignore the signs, the consequences can be devastating. The next time you walk past a cracked wall or see a tilted column, remember, it's not just cosmetic, it's a warning. Because buildings never collapse suddenly. They collapse after we've ignored them for far too long.